Hey y'all, Isis has a message for you. All right, so let's see what this goddess has for y'all. Okay, what is her message for y'all? All right, I'll be channeling the Egyptian goddess Isis. So right away, there's an energy of breaking generational curses. Okay, breaking, especially when it comes to your maternal side, mother side. Okay, there was a part of you that was shamed or ridiculed. Okay, and loving yourself. This is a part of you that was shamed or ridiculed. Okay, and loving yourself in this life has been the biggest obstacle, or learning to love yourself once again, because you may have given a lot of your love, time and energy to somebody else. Okay, that didn't exactly reciprocate or return the favor. Okay, and I feel like you may have left that situation already. Okay, learning to be free again, learning to understand that you can leave a toxic relationship. Okay, is what she's saying. Yeah, we have the Fool card coming out first. Okay, the Fool card indicates of taking that leap, something that somebody else hasn't never done before, and you are the first in a very long time to do this. Okay, or the first ever in your lineage to do this, especially if you're divine feminine. Okay, you're the first to do this for your lineage. Okay, on your mother's side, type of thing. All right, so some of y'all may have an animal or plan to get an animal, or y'all are a parent, a child between the ages of, I would say, 5 and 10 years old, something like that. It's like you're a child between the ages of, I would say, 5 and 10 years old, something like that. It's like you're a single ages of, I would say, 5 and 10 years old, something like that. It's like you're a single mother or something like that. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Something like that. It's like you're a single mother or something like that. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. So that's what I'm feeling already, because this is her helping you take your power back. Okay, yeah, take your power back. We have the Queen of Wands just coming out here. This is in the second house of your worth. Second house deals with this stuff. Okay, it deals with your self-esteem and all that, your money, your resources, your understanding of who you are and what makes you happy. Okay, this is the energy of doing what makes you happy, and you've done this recently or will very soon. Okay, you could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus person. Okay, all right, that's what I feel like. There's a situation you have left or will. It's like you're the first to leave a bad situation. Okay, is what she's saying. It's like you realize you're a queen. Like your energy is like royalty. Your energy transcends lifetimes. Okay, you're gonna be remembered for generations, hundreds of years from now. Okay, is what she's saying. You're going to be remembered for this for a long time. They will be speaking of your name many, many years after this. Okay, you set your whole lineage free pretty much with this. Okay, this move, or will be making this move very soon. It's going to be the first ever to be done by you. Okay, justice. Yeah, so you're going to get something in your favor. You may get something about maybe custody of a child, or like you'll get like, yeah, so you're going to get something in your favor. You may get something about maybe custody of a child, or like you'll get like all of the like the money that was taken away from you, or something like that. Things that belong to you, like your possessions or something, you may get that back, and something like that. Okay, something along the lines of that. Being favored by the divine, something about Mayat too, the Egyptian goddess here too as well. She's the one with the feather in the heart. If your heart was heavier than the feather, then you didn't get to cross to the afterlife, something like that. Okay, so, but there's something about you're favored here. Okay, you are favored because you've been mistreated for such a long time in your life. Okay, or you dedicate a lot of your time to try to make this work, or you try to make this situation work, these things work in your life. Okay, but you're the first to not tolerate the intolerance. Okay, so yeah, the Hangman, you had to make some changes. You had to change the way you viewed the situation. You had to change the way that, the way I saw things growing up, the relationships growing up, that these people were in situations for longer than they should have, and they didn't leave. They were stood with this person for decades, and they didn't have the courage to leave. But you showed the courage to leave. You're the first. Okay, you have a different perspective, and I just got to ring in my right ear for that. So that's confirmation. So you have this energy where you perspective, and I just got to ring in my right ear for that. So that's confirmation. So you have this energy where you definitely are perspective, and I just got to ring in my right ear for that. So that's confirmation. So you have this energy where you definitely are leave that situation. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of y'all either did or will leave the situation, will become single, and will reclaim their everything that was taken from them. They will. It's like they're enjoying life again. You will be enjoying life again if you're not on this timeline already. The ones that are on this timeline, you are already enjoying yourself. Okay, you already are in your power again. The fifth house deals with romance and dating. Fifth house deals with life purpose. Okay, it deals with children. Okay, childhood memories, higher self. So you definitely are connected to your higher self. Okay, you certainly are. Like, you are not just ordinary. Okay, you were picked. Okay, you were picked. Is what I keep hearing. You were picked by your ancestors. You were picked by the divine to do this. All right, that's what I feel, big time. Yeah, the tower. Something had to change. Okay, this is in your sixth house. Your sixth house deals with your health. It deals with your routine, your organization, your work, your job, your coworkers. I just feel like the situation was already to implode. Like, if you didn't leave, it was going to just get worse from there. There was no way you would have gotten out. Allegedly, all right. There's just something about you wouldn't have made it out of the situation or something. Like, you could see this tower falling already. You could see this relationship going nowhere, and this thing it's just going to get worse, or this situation, this environment is going to get worse. Like, making this thing it's just going to get worse, or this situation, this environment is going to get worse. Like, making your moves now, or you're being pushed to make a move right now. Okay, out of this situation. All right, and just trusting spirit, trusting Isis. Okay, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So yeah, I definitely have received quite a few of, or you're afraid that you'll receive quite a few of criticism for doing this. How can you just leave like that? How can you just do all that? You're selfish, things like that. Okay, there's a fear of being shamed for this, fear of being shamed, ridiculed, to no avail. Why did you just pack up and leave? You should have planned this. This is something I feel like is not planned. No avail. Why did you just pack up and leave? You should have planned this. This is something I feel like is not planned. This is just something that Spirit's giving you a sign, and you're just taking it and saying, I'm getting out of this situation right now, this relationship, whatever. I feel like, okay, before everything else starts collapsing, and it's kind of like being, I feel like, okay, before everything else starts collapsing, and it's kind of like being trapped in the rubble or something of a building, when it collapses or something like that. That's kind of like the vision I'm getting, something of a building, when it collapses or something like that. That's kind of like the vision I'm getting. Like, that's what it would have been like, or will be like, if you don't leave the current thing is about to collapse. Okay, there's like the energy. So you're not surrounded by good folks if you're living with people. Okay, type of energy as well. So yeah, two of wands. Okay, in the eighth house. All right, eighth house deals with your secrets. It deals with spiritual growth, evolution, change, assets, shared assets, in-laws. Okay, so this could be something around in-laws. Okay, these could be coming, like, it's like a fear of in-laws criticizing you, the in-laws of the person you're trying to leave, or you're married to even, still, or you're in separation or something like that. Not all y'all, but to those ones. Yeah, this is the energy I see. Like, you're just packing your bags and going. Okay, not knowing how it's going to get figured out, but let the divine kind of sort that out for you. And just trust, because if you stay in the situation any longer, it's not going to be a good thing for you, because you will get trapped. Okay, I feel like. So, but for the others that have left this situation already in the other timeline, like, you are definitely living your best life now, okay? Left this situation already in the other timeline, like, you are definitely living your best life now, okay? That's what I feel. You're living your best life. You've reclaimed everything. With each passing day moment, you're reclaiming everything, okay? That's what she's saying. Ten of Swords, yeah. You had to get out of this before this happened, okay? Ten of Swords was just gonna overwhelm you. It was just gonna take you down. Okay, gonna take you down spiritually, even literally, allegedly. Okay, it could have just destroyed your mental health. It could destroy you and just as a person. And Isis is, really being the guiding light here. She's helping you step into a different you here, a different type of person, different type of woman, a divine feminine, okay, stepping into your femininity, okay, is what she's saying. You're feminine, okay, stepping into your femininity, okay, is what she's saying. You're stepping into that, all right? Because no more of this betrayal, no more of this backstabbing, no more of this shaming here, this mistreatment. You could have been abused, okay? So it's coming through a lot. So like that, she's trying to protect you from that kind of stuff. All right, that's what I'm seeing. She's really trying to get you out of a situation, or has gotten you out of one for others. Take this with how this resonates, okay, with your situation, all right? Yeah, Temperance. So you've had to, it's like you're not exactly comfortable as you were before, prior to this, all these things going down or happening, to maybe 10 months ago or 10 years ago, even for some of y'all, okay, 10 days ago, even, whatever timeline this window, okay. I just feel like it's not as comfortable. It's like you're getting uncomfortable. Like Spirit's kind of making you feel uncomfortable in a sense to get you out of that situation, because it's not good. It's not for your best interests, okay? Trying to get you to relocate, trying to get you to move somewhere else or move on, like I mentioned, like to relocate, trying to get you to move somewhere else or move on, like I mentioned, like there's a push from her, okay? Six of Wands, so you could be her, okay? Six of Wands, so you could be, this could be involving around another fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or even Aquarius person, okay? Somebody that's very successful, very has a lot of money or something like that. It feels like, okay, there's something about money coming through here. So there's a money thing here that's may have been an issue. Who gets what, who gets the stuff, who's getting what. Like there may be some type of like tug of war with that, and I see you winning that tug of war with the justice system, because you're divinely favored, and nobody's gonna be doing this to you anymore. Like this is the energy that you decided that you're not going to be dealing with this or tolerating this anymore, and Isis is helping you establish your identity back, your true essence back, your femininity back, okay? All right, yeah, Knight of Swords. So I just feel like, this is in the 12th house. 12th house deals with our spirituality. It deals with our solitude, life behind closed doors. So Spirit's been working behind the scenes here. Spirit's been really protecting you in the spirit realm as well, okay? I feel like Isis has been protecting you during this process of healing. Like you're healing from this. Like some of y'all that have left this situation, you're healing from it, and she's helping you heal, okay, through like raising a child, okay, like I mentioned, I see a lot of y'all are single mothers here, raising a child that's maybe between the ages of 5 and 10, and that's giving you a new sense of life, to be free again from the ages of 5 and 10, and that's giving you a new sense of life, to be free again from the situation, because it's going in your favor now, For some of y'all, this is at the beginning of it. Some of y'all are in the middle of this phase already, or down the timeline already of this. I feel like, Spirit's working. Spirit's always conspiring in your favor. Let's just say that with this 12th house here. She's saying Spirit's always working in your favor. You are chosen to do something as maybe drastic as everybody else may seem, but it's actually the right thing to do. Okay. So you've sacrificed a lot of yourself, time, energy into the situation. Now it's time to reclaim everything back from the situation by leaving and just letting spirit handle all the other stuff, all the 3D stuff, and you're guided in this realm through this whole thing. Because there's something, that tower was falling already. Something was already falling. Something was already to end. Okay. All right. A lot of shame and ridicule around it before you make the decision or will make the decision. All right. Yeah. 9 of Cups. It's like something you're not going to say to anybody. Okay. Or this is something you just kept secret. It's like, I'm just going to go plan and, and just not tell anybody, don't say, are you sparing? It's like the energy of sparing the details. Okay, you're just like, I'm not gonna like go into it. It's like, I'm just gonna say this and this, and it's like you're gonna get a lot of support from this. Okay, you're gonna get a lot of support, not just from the divine, but from the strangers even, that are gonna be helping you. Something about donating, donating money, or giving you a place to stay, or like there's something to that. Okay, and that's her way of working through other people. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. It's at the top. Yeah, 4 of Wands. So you are getting back into the number 4 here is unexpected change. So 4 is individuality. So you're reclaiming your individuality here. Okay, this is about you finding yourself, or finding yourself once again. Okay, so birds could be significant. That dove right there, I don't know if that's a dove or not, but there's something about those energies, spreading your wings. Okay, kind of being free. I see a lot of dancing here, a lot of dancing, especially with this full card coming out first. There's a lot of dancing going on. Like you're dancing, knowing that you are free, that you are finally free from the situation. So you're celebrating, you're dancing, you're alchemizing the energy of the situation. I feel like a lot of y'all are already alchemizing this stuff. And for others, wherever you're at in this timeline, is you're being pushed to leave a situation, and not to really just go if you feel drawn to leave, like to leave a situation, and not to really just go if you feel drawn to leave. Like it's like that kind of energy. It's that toxic, this situation. Okay, it's that toxic. I feel like for a lot of y'all, it's really that bad. Like there's something about that, and you need to leave now. Otherwise, you're gonna be taken down or something, allegedly. Okay, because the Queen of Wands, I just realized is here twice because I have 2 tarot decks put together here, and the Queen of Wands is here in the 2nd and 5th house. So like I mentioned, 2nd house is your worth, 5th house is your purpose, 5th house is your creativity, your self-expression. So it's like you're getting back into whatever you were doing prior to the situation, prior to getting involved, or whatever it is. This relationship, for a lot of y'all, it feels like what you were doing prior to it, you're going to get back into doing that and establishing, this is what I'm going to be doing. And this, nothing more, and anything else that is not meant for me will fall off. Everything that's meant for me will come my way. Like that kind of energy, okay? Leaving the situation, basically, the toxic situation, whatever it is going to be the best move you ever make. Or this is for others, it's confirmation simply of the move. Okay? You packing up and leaving, going, it is definitely divinely guided, okay? It was definitely not by chance that you were guided to do that. Okay? Because it's like this energy of your third eye is your energy of awakening to new things, and things have been revealed to you at either recently or at the time when it was revealed. You got out of there. Like there's an energy. You just got the living F out of there, right? So I just see like there's just a lot of fire sign energy here, mostly fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Okay. That's what I see a lot of. Even a little bit of water sign, but there's a lot of fire here. Okay. Because fire sign's one thing, a water sign, but there's a lot of fire here. Okay. Because fire sign's one thing, not to plan it is what I'm hearing. Don't plan it. Just kind of pack your bags and go. Get out of there. Type of thing. Okay. So disclaimer, it's a legend, okay, for entertainment purposes only. Okay. But this is what Isis is saying. Okay. It's like putting your crown back on. It's like you forgot your crown. You haven't been wearing it. Put it back on. You know who you are. You know, type of energy. Okay, it's like what she's doing, reminding the divine feminines here that you're not going to settle for this kind of behavior, this abuse, and you're not going to settle for this kind of behavior, this abuse, and all is for you to, you know, they want to see the worst. You don't need to be treated this way. You know who you are. You are could be a descendant of Isis. Okay, it feels like a lot of y'all are descendants, or there's an aspect of that. Okay, that you carry of Isis. Like there's an aspect of her that you embody in this light, type of thing. I'm not doing any kind of questions right now. I'm just been revamping everything. So, but yeah, that's just what I see. Isis is very much like this energy of embodying, embracing your individuality as a divine feminine. Okay, like you're gonna show other feminines that what a divine feminine and how to embrace their own divine feminine energy is like your purpose. You're meant to inspire other women, okay? Because you're the only one capable of getting out of the situation and growing and evolving and healing, capable of getting out of the situation and growing and evolving and healing, relaying your story, being supported and capable of getting out of the situation and growing and evolving and healing, relaying your story, being supported. This is energy here. This message, hopefully it finds you at the right time. Okay, Holy Isis, you know, when you will know when she's reaching out to you. Okay, but yeah, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, y'all. David the Ankh. Make sure to follow me here, David the Ankh. All right, so I am not available for personal readings right now. I'm making a lot of changes. Okay, but I will be available for personal readings very soon. Okay, so it won't be too long. But anyway, remember, the more you heal, the more you notice. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay protected. I love y'all. Namaste. Many blessings and many